All right, with the quiet introductions out of the way, I guess it's time for the formal introductions. I've always found them awkward. Back during 2020, during the height of the fun stuff, my wife and I moved from Calgary to a acreage out in the point of the channel. I mean, still trying to figure that out, really. Bring some of the hilariousness of the farm from us to you. If you came over from my brother's channel over at Van Life Plus, well, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate the support. You probably already know a little bit about me and Steph and Noah and our family, and come to think of it, I'm not entirely sure that that's a good thing. The internet's a strange place, isn't it? Watch yourself. And if you're new, well, then hello and welcome. Now, I normally work as a stunt performer, so I've never really been behind the camera. It's always just been my job to sort of fall down. It's never really been my job to make the pretty. Did we honestly just say make the pretty? Yes, we did. That being said, it'll be kind of interesting to try, test out a new skill or try to get a little bit more creative. Moving out here was probably one of the biggest decisions we've ever made. For us, it was something completely new. Going from a big city, living in a condominium where we didn't know any of our neighbors, to an acreage with animals. Can you guys settle down? I'm still over my head. Hey, Luther! Up to my eyeballs in goats? I should have known. Sounds like a horse is in a goat kennel. Leave the little one. Over my head in chickens? Whatever. Un momento, por favor. The reason for the move is we didn't like the way or the direction that society was at least appearing to head, and we definitely wanted to change. We wanted to be a little bit more self-reliant, independent, buzzwords. And at the end of the day, that might resonate with some of you, wanting some increase in self-reliance or accountability or independence from certain unnamed forces out there. Move your ass, you big horse. Some of you, the only thing that might resonate was the cuteness of the animals. If you're here for that, there's going to be a lot of that. You guys helping me? I need help. I need as much help as I can get. Oop, water. That's not good. Being here at Sanctuary, it's about doing things differently. Trying to think outside the box. Not just accepting the status quo and doing things how everybody else does them. The only way through to growth is to try things that make you uncomfortable. Oh yeah. Or try something completely unexpected. Maybe stick around. Maybe you'll see some silly stuff. Spritz on your tits. Maybe not. One way or another. It'll be a fun way to share our farm with you. It's Dolly. That's a butt. Thanks, Dolly. Goats. These guys were hatched by some of the, well, by one of the hens out there. We did not incubate these guys. These were a natural hatch. Fresh water. Got some gourmet medicated chick feed. Enjoy, you guys. I know, you guys are super wet now, hey? One chick in a bucket. Two chicks in a bucket. Hey, you're gonna hurt yourself. Chicks. Put a lid on that. Spill the water. That's... Smells really foul. Sure. okay, guys. They're not happy with me. Can you blame them? I wouldn't be happy if my water dish spilled all over me in transport either. It wasn't even that rough of a truck ride, guys. Oh, you're shaking. I don't know if you guys can see that, but wonderful. Hey, we have the sun. It's nice and warm in the greenhouse right now, so that's good. Fresh water, guys. Yay. You guys have some new roommates. So here we are again, the next morning, and these guys have, I just knocked this out. It was full of shavings, posing a little bit more housekeeping issues, hey? Little buggers. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, but I got some chicks in a bucket. It's not the most fancy way of doing things. Whee! What a manly sound I just made. They're just so small and so cute. They're like tiny little Tweety birds, right? I am definitely way too far in the emotional range when it comes to animals and such. So, yeah, especially baby animals. So the water is elevated. Well done. Right there, I almost said, let's go chick on everybody else because chicks, but look at that. Okay. Hey, guys. Mama and her babies. The thing with that is, there were actually 3 babies. As you can see, there's only 2. This is the unsettling nature of a homestead. We'll just start it all over again because the magic of television allows me to do such. You're not covered in spiders. Not yet. Look. Spider, spider. I'm talking about just you're trying to just get a job done, and then when you fill up the feeder, you got to put it in, and then the bottom of the feeder falls out, and you've got medicated chick feed everywhere. But that's not where they're supposed to go. Shucks. So much room for activities. Come here, bud. That was one of those moments where I don't know if we're ever going to be able to capture those genuinely on camera when they happen. Cleaning the chicken waters, and Luther decides to go after, I mean, rightfully so, he's protecting his yard and his acreage, right? But someone's walking their dog down the public access and he decides to go on a scouting mission by himself. Puppy goes out and he starts barking at the owner and her dog. So to sprint across an acreage and see, this is why I run. This is why I run, lift weights, and do all that stuff so I can keep up with the animals here. That's why. Some people do it to look good, feel good. Nah, mine's solely practical. Because if I don't do it, oh, that's not gonna stay. If I don't do it, I'll probably die. Can't let the animals beat you. It's a good ethos, I think. I think it's an okay motto. Don't let the animals win, right? Guys, leave the chicks alone. Guys, leave the chicks alone. It's things like that that take on a new meaning when you have a homestead. You always gotta knock. It's just polite. And on days like this, where I forget to bring a bucket for eggs, the feed bags get to double as my carrying item. It's a bag of holding. Oh, we got a broken egg. Hi, baby. Someone's upset. Someone's upset that I'm taking eggs. All these walls in here are still kind of unfinished. We've insulated them. It's kind of our roof's still not quite done. Everything's an ongoing project. Hard to keep up with everything, but we're doing it. Most important thing is that you guys are warm and happy. Four or 5 weeks ago now, we went on a great rooster purge, 2024. I don't mean like, we didn't kill these roosters, we didn't turn them into soup. We gave a bunch of them away, and we relocated a bunch because we wanted the roosters separate from the hens, and for a long time they were just all together, and that's not great. It's a farm. You have to look pretty all the time.
think Daddy will. One of those.
Oh! What are you doing, baby? Are you excited about all the eggs?